So there's our 822 with the 622 Warthog on it. And there's our 437 right there that we use to load off of this thing. I'm gonna crank this stuff up here. Right quick's what I'm gonna do while I'm here. I got my truck back. Today's Sunday, got my truck back Thursday night after 10 days. I'll go into a little bit more on that later, but you can see it. There's our 748 G2 sitting over there. And this is our 726 Tiger Cat right here. This is a beast right here, man. This thing here is a hoss. Tire's a little low right there. See if she'll crank. I don't know when the last time this one was cranked or not. Oh, that cummins back there. So it's got 10,982 hours on it. I'm gonna walk over here and crank the skidder up too. We bought this skidder right here new in 1999, and it's been a good machine for us. A real good machine. Alright, here we go. Yeah. Probably had to put some batteries in this one before much more longer. So I got that one and that one running. We had 3 John Deere 843s. The John Deere 843 ain't got nothing on that thing right there. That's just a completely different machine. 437 loader, I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's just a knuckle boom on a freaking trailer. A lot of y'all that's been following me for a long time know my thoughts on this thing. Maybe one of these days we can get me another track loader. We'll get rid of this one and keep my old track loader. Crank this joker up. And here we go. Fire right up. This machine don't quite have 7,600 hours on it here. Let's see if that 822 will crank. We 3 for 3 so far. Maybe we can be 4 for 4. We'll see. You can see we got this sitting in our green field. Look, there's a shooting house right there. You see all the stuff that's coming up in it. We got our excavator over, sitting over at Kevin's house. Kevin just lives just right through the woods right there, and Mom and Dad and Derek and Samantha, all of them live right there. But we could get some more rain, wet things up a little bit. We gotta burn all this and then come in here and rake all this up. Let's see what this thing will do here. Come on, baby. There she goes. Look at the smoke coming out over there. Come on, baby. She's about to. There she goes. Look at the smoke. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. blow out. Cummins in this one too. C622 head. There, boy. What I'm talking about. She's ready to kill some trees, man. Listen at her. She wants some trees. There she goes. She's ready now. There she cleared up. Look at all the smoke. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Tiger Cat. When Tiger Cat came along, they had watched deer struggles. Let's see. Say what that one's got on it right there. 13,800. So that's 4 for 4. Two deers and 2 Tiger Cats. As I was saying about Tiger Cat, a little over 20 years ago when Tiger Cat came online and started building machines, they saw a lot of deer struggles. And so what they did is they just, man, they filled in the gap. And they tried to improve. They put a lot of power on those machines. That machine there's got crazy power. That 726 has got crazy power too. Lots of hydraulic flow. That 822 will run the crap out of that 622 head right there. And they just, man, they run. The performance on those things is unreal. And the people who run them know what I'm talking about as far as hydraulic flow and stuff like that. But let them run for a few minutes here, and I'm gonna go back through and shut them all off. I'll cut off the first one that I cranked up first. I'll walk up there. I'm gonna cut this saw disc on this 726 and let it run for a little bit and run some oil through it and all. Rev this thing up here. Boy, this thing Cummins back there, y'all listen. This machine is still very tight. Yeah, I'm picking the head of it up now. Very tight. I'm gonna flip this disc on here now. Let's look at it. Go back up some, get out of the sun. Pretty simple to run. This is your forward and reverse right there. That's forward. You push that pedal forward to go forward, and push that one right there to go backwards. The further you push it down, the faster it goes. And then this right here works your arms, your big arms there. That's open, and that's closed. So the whole time you're running, you're going back and forth with your toes on these pedals. That's just a brake right there. And then this is your steering, left and right there is what that is. And then this works your accumulators, your second set of fingers right there. Works them. So you can see the big fingers right there opening and closing. And then one cool thing about this machine is you can hit this one button right here. There's a button right there. You can hit it and it'll open both of them, both sets of clamps at the same time. I like that. So when you dump, well, you just hit this button right here. You don't even have to use your foot down there to hit that right there to make it dump. This thing right here is the way you got this thing set up is pretty nice, man. I like it. Just move it around just a little bit, get it a little bit different place here. Shut it down. Cut the saw off. Let her idle here. Set the head on the ground. I'll cut it off and get out when you see that disc right there. Freak some of the safety folks out. Alright, the machine is not even running now. It'll take it a couple of minutes to stop. You feel the wind. Gotta air that tire up. Somebody say something about me standing in front of that disc right there. You know, I don't care. That's the only thing is somebody's got to say something about or whatever. Stick it. Get up in this thing. Yeah, 17,900 hours on it. It's been a good machine for us. That disc still spinning. It'll still be spinning when I leave here too. Thing puts off some air pushing off of it also. I've killed a lot of deer right here. I used to have a lock on in that tree right there. I bow hunt out of that tree, and that shooting house right there killed a lot of deer off this field right here. If we will ever get some rain, we'll fire this stuff back up. We'll log some more with it here, but well, rain and the money comes up a little bit, which if you get some rain, it'll help make the money come back up. But until then, it's just going to sit here parked. So those of y'all who've never seen a pull through D-limb road close, there it is. It's a 264, CSI 264, it's a 4.9 D-limber. You see the saw chain in there where the saw bar comes out. You can see the knives right there on it. They close around the trees. You see you got this knife right here, and then there's that one right there, and then that one, and there's one more, and they just close around the tree, and you just snatch the tree through it, and then that saw up there comes out, cuts the top out of the tree. Heavy, 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 man. That whole contraption right there is a pain in the butt to move around if you're in the wrong spots, wet, anything like that. It's painful to move. We'll cut this 822 off. call her done, man. All right, I hope y'all like that. Just walking around the machines, chit-chatting and stuff like that. Get this thing edited up, get it out to y'all. And I'm fixing to kill some turtles out here in this pond right quick. Maybe I get some of that on video. Later, taters.